Hey everybody. Hey there. Hey replay people. Joining me at the push of the button. Greetings to you as we give a moment for live people to join us. If it's your first time joining us, I'm your host, Dr. Davina Jones, and welcome to the Midday Moment. The Midday Moment is the place where we expect great things. It's the place where we remind ourselves to expect great things. And we expect great things not because we ignore the questions of our day and not because we ignore the challenges of our day. We expect great things because we recognize that we're fully human and fully divine. And in our fully human selves, we got stuffs, y'all. A bunch of them. Because out of the heart, issues flow. All these issues that we got, they came from within. Good news. While we are fully human, we are also fully divine. And in our fully divine selves, we got answers. We got answers to the stuffs, y'all. So the Midday Moment is designed to make sure you are tapping into your divine. Because when you tap into your divine, you tap into your river. Woo! Come on, somebody say river. When you tap into your divine, you tap into your river of hope, your river of peace, your river of restoration, your river of resolve. Yes, your river of resilience. So we're here to support, and we are not by ourselves. So we'll tell you about our other partners. Let's sing a little bit first, okay? Come on, y'all. It's time. Everybody, it's time for the Midday Moment. Come on. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moment. Oh, it's time. Yes, I'm expecting. Say it. I'm expecting great things. Everybody say, I'm expecting great things. If you believe it, I'm expecting great things. I'm expecting great things. Where are we expecting at? In my life, yeah. I'm expecting great things in my home. Oh, I'm expecting great things, yeah. All around me, I'm expecting great things. Yeah. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. You may not see, but I choose to believe. They may not see, but I choose to believe. Sometimes I may not see, but I choose to believe. Everybody say great things. Yay! All right, y'all, say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. And theme song says, you're welcome. All right. Okay, everybody. So that's our theme song, Great Things by Priscilla Hilliard. And we've been rocking with that song about 3 years now. About 3 years since the start of the pandemic. And the OGs voted to keep it. So we'll see if we come up with another one for 2023. And so we'll see. All right. Welcome to the Midday Moment. We are in the midst of a buy one, get one free. We're in the midst of a BOGO, meaning that's not like the author selling buy one, get one free. That's just me saying we have a teaching buy one, get one free. All right. So we are finishing up in the book dealing with the W, and we have already started life-changing prayers. So I'm going to start here, because we've been opening up with life-changing prayers. Just absolutely phenomenal. We are on page 4 today, and it is the creative prayer. Individuals that watch the daily download then you have been introduced to this creative prayer. I said before we sang that the midday moment is not alone. We are part of a larger network called Kingdom, and we have a full menu of Kingdom inspirations that include the daily download with Dr. Darrell R. Pulley, the power of prayer and praise with Elder Katrina Johnson Smith. I understand we have tea time now with Bishop Tito Sanders, and on Tuesdays it's a very full one, because you get a chance to do after the power of prayer, you get a chance to do prayer with Better Living Kingdom Ministries and Love a Lot. We got a whole menu, y'all. So we're just gonna have to post it, or invite you to even go to our Kotek family page, COTEK, or you can go to our website, increase, increasekotek.org. I don't go there all the time, so now I gotta Google to make sure I get it right, so that you can see what the other opportunities are. Church of the Everlasting Kingdom. There we go. Kotek increase. I had it backwards. Kotek, Kotek, increase.org. Kotecincrease.org. Okay. And so you can go there, and that way you can see these different commercial opportunities, menu opportunities that are available to you. All right. And then somebody can I type in? I've never really, it says I can type a message here. Let me see. Can I do this here? Kotecincrease.org. Okay. Here we go. I learned how to type a message in there. Okay. You can also go to our Facebook page, which I think it's called Kotek Family. Kotek Family. Okay. Facebook page, FB. All right. And that way, because we are growing, when it's just one or two, I can say them, but it's a bunch of them. So we are growing. All right. So just in case I miss any of them. All right. Okay. I desire to take time to do that. Okay. So let's keep on going now. All right. So that being said, we have all these different menu options, and so you can just really participate in whatever measure of daily bread you desire, or that your soul is calling for. All right, so the Life Changing Prayers book, you can get your copy, doctorpulley, doctorpulley@gmail.com. Put that in there. Somebody put that in there for me, because when I type, I don't always keep going. So you can get a copy of this, because we're going to work with this for a while. So let me just go ahead and jump into the creative prayer. I've done some preliminaries now, so let's go ahead and jump in. The creative prayer, this prayer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a 4-liner. It's a 4-liner, 5-liner prayer with the closure. And I'm going to read the prayer, and then I desire to give you a little bonus nugget to go with it. Okay. The creative prayer: life is creatable. Life is not fixed. That means things can change, and you can change them. I am co-creating with God the life I desire. I am co-creating with God the life I deserve. That's the whole prayer. A powerful prayer. I offer this to you. I'm fortunate to blessed opportunity to work with I'm on the board for Advent Hospital Wesley Chapel. And those that are familiar with Advent teachings, they have an acronym, creation. And I love what it stands for. So I'll offer it to you, and then we'll go to our other book. Creation. This is so complementary to the creative prayer. And so it's important that you affirm that life is not fixed, which means you can change stuff. You don't have to sit in spilled milk. You can clean it up, fix a new glass, and move on. All right. Life is creatable. And so this acronym gives you some aspects about how life is creatable. And so using the word creation, the letter C, life is creatable through your choices. You have an opportunity to make choices. Yes, you do. Choose ye this day. If you ain't like what you chose yesterday, you got a new day to make a different choice. Yes. You have a new day to make a different choice. So your choices, through your choices, you're able to create new experiences. I know they might not all manifest in 2 minutes, but make the choice. Sometimes it might take a little bit for that seed, for that seed of your choice to grow, but make it. So that's the for the letter C in creation, choice. The letter R is rest, that you also create through your rest. Pause, break, take a moment, chill out, settle down, sit down, be quiet, listen, shh, rest. That's the R in creation. E, environment. You have opportunities to select your environment. You can change your environments. Know the environments that support you being able to create. I love light. Other people love water. Some people like going for a walk. Some people like going for a drive. Some people, if you know that being around this person, it just really, you use up all your virtue, all your oil when you're around this person. So then limit. I'm only gonna be there 30 minutes. I'm not gonna be there 2 hours, 30 minutes. Why? Because I understand the environment. I understand the environment that my soul calls for, so that I can create, so that I can co-create with God the life that I desire and the life that I deserve. A stands for activity. My friend sent me bought me sent me a Apple Watch, so I'm practicing. I'm practicing my activity, and I'm sharing it with her so she can tell. She can tell my activity. She's like, "You're a little low today. Come on up a little higher." And so I'm doing a little extra instead of taking the elevator down my 4 flights. Walking down. I walk up one at a time, take a break. But I don't really do it straight through, but I'm working on it. So we encourage you through your activity, you create more health for yourself, and through your growth in health, you also grow your interpersonal connections, your harmony. So activity, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the God in you. Trust the God speaking to you through you. Trust that things get better. That is the T in creation. Your interpersonal relationships, again, give more time and space for the interpersonal relationships that are more positive. Those that are not as positive, minimize them. Okay. The O in creation, outlook. Outlook. Allowing yourself to have a different outlook. Glass half full, glass half empty. Outlook. How do you choose to see it? That allows you to implement this creation, this creative prayer. And last, nutrition. Give your body some good stuff. I got my little water over there. I'm working with it. Give your body some good stuff. Okay. And so that is, you can Google that. That's from Advent, their entire belief system. But I like that because it just so complements the creative prayer and giving you some ways to think through, how do I, as I affirm my ability to create, how do I? And there are several paths to do that. And so I offer those little nuggets from the creation acronym of Advent, the Advent belief system, to support you. All right. Okay. Now, being creative also means that you affirm your oneness with God. That's what it means. And that you give yourself permission to stop being double-minded, to stop gossiping about yourself behind your back. If you say you're gonna make it in the mirror, then don't leave the mirror and say some other crappy stuff. You say it and you stick with it. You say the same thing here and you say the same thing. I'm gonna make it, and then you tell myself, yeah, girl, it's gonna be all right. I'll make it. Not I'm gonna make it, and oh, girl, I don't even know. No, I'm going to make it. All right. And so we've been working on how to affirm your oneness with God, how to be single in your understanding, how to be single in your love for yourself, how to be single in your confidence in yourself, how to be single in your faith, how to be single, yes, with the God in you, with God in you, God through you, and God as you. So we've been working on that. And the way you work on not being double-minded and being single-minded instead is through the W's, through your worship, through your word, and through your witness. Now, we're not going to repeat all and review all the W's today, okay? Because we've already spent a lot of time on some preliminaries. But I'm telling you right now, if you don't have this book, you can put this book in your library as well, all right? Now, as it relates to witness, this week the word that I've been really sticking with, the word that just kind of sits with me as we close out the book this week with witness, is process. Process. A plant has to grow. It goes through a process. You put a seed in the ground. Okay, first of all, sometimes you even got to get the soil and get the soil ready for the seed. Nurture it, massage it, dig it up, turn it, put some water in there, moisturize it. You put the seed in there, wet it again, perhaps, and then you give it time. You give it time to grow. So life is about a process. It's about a growth process. Give yourself time to grow, because being a witness is also witnessing that growth. It's about witnessing that growth so you can testify to that growth. See, when you come through, when you plant it and you saw it grow, you're a witness now. So when you see somebody else planting and they get a little low on the faith, you can say, "Hey, I did that. I planted that almost the same exact plant. I did that, and mine went that way too. I had to put a little stick on there to make sure it grows, make sure it grows straight. It's a process, and that doesn't make it bad. It just means it's a process. It's step one. It's step two. Do y'all remember the song Brian McKnight? Um, One, da, 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 I don't know words, y'all. Two, da, 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 three, da, 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 da. You remember that? I think it's called Back at One or something like that. It's a Brian McKnight song, okay? I remember hearing him talk about how he wrote that song. He was not having an in love moment when he wrote that. So it's a love song, but he wasn't having an in love romantic moment when he wrote the song. He was putting together a bookshelf and he had to follow the steps. He was putting together a bookshelf and had to follow the steps. Step one, step two, step three. It's a process. Life is not without a process. And so being a witness also means you witness processes in life. You witness your process and you witness others' process. And so today, the reading in the book today is about Simon carrying the cross of Jesus, and the fact that when Simon carries this cross of Jesus, it puts Simon dead smack in the middle of the process. And he witnesses just up close and personal the stuff, what Jesus was feeling, the agony. He's a witness to it. The sweat, the pain, the smell after being beaten. Some people say that when Jesus was beaten, that there were prongs on the whip that would pull out chunks of his flesh. And when you carrying that cross, you up close and personal. You smell it. You might not feel it, but it certainly increases. I'm sure there was empathy and compassion as Simon came. I don't see how you can be in the midst of that, to witness that, and your compassion not grow, your empathy not grow. What you thought was important is no longer important. That's what some of us are feeling in Florida as we see what these people went through in South Florida. You thought all this stuff was important. These people lost everything. It's gone. No house, no little trinkets on the wall, no little pictures, no little books, all this stuff that we hold on to. And so when you experience things like this, as Simon experienced this, when you witness this, it will transform you, and elevate your consciousness, elevate your thought process, elevate your awareness to what is important, what is most valuable, what is the meaning of life. You entertain those questions by virtue of your witness, and it helps to bring you right on back to your oneness with God and your oneness with love, your oneness with the Creator, your oneness with divine mind. Thank you, God. And when you sit in your oneness with God, you are able to do all things. You're able to do all that your life requires. You are strengthened and equipped to do all that your life requires. All that has been assigned and appointed to you to do, all that has been stirred up from spirit in you and manifests as a desire, inspired by God. Yeah, that's what's on the other side of this witness. That's what's on the other side of this witness. That's what's on the other side of Simon. We don't know a good deal about Simon, but there's no way you can experience that type of trauma and not be challenged in your witness, in your thought process of what is, what's important, and how we going to get through it. It brings you into your oneness. Whew, gotta go. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for letting me share with y'all. Thank you for spending this little break time with me. I bless you. I bless you. I love you. Thank you for your comments, your hugs, your virtual hugs, your thumbs up, all of that stuff. I appreciate it. I said stuff. I don't mean that to demean it, but all of your expressions. That's a better way of saying it. All of your expressions. I appreciate them. This is a time where I encourage myself, and prayerfully, you are encouraged too. All right. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Okay. Take care, everybody. I love you. God bless you, and God be you.